Hi guys. So this is the second time around recording this. I actually recorded this ASMR video that I wanted to do about 2 nights ago, and I spent yesterday morning editing it in Pinnacle, and I seem to have messed up the audio and video synchronization. So the beginning was really smooth, and then around the last 15 minutes the audio was off. So I really liked the audio product with this microphone that I'm using. It's my brother's. It's a very simple like interview microphone, and yeah, so I really liked how it sounded. My camera doesn't have the best audio pickup on it, but anyways, so yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys that update because I know for those of you who follow me on Instagram that I said I was gonna upload a video, and that was the reason why it was not up yesterday morning. So I apologize for the false Instagram post. I did try, it just didn't work out. But anyways, this video is going to be about my vinyl collection. I started it about a year ago, and after some of my own purchases, and then Christmas and birthdays, and just like random gifts from friends, I've built up a pretty nice sized collection. I got my record player for my birthday in October, this past October, and it's really nice to play the vinyl records on my record player, and I really enjoy having this type of collection, because I don't collect much things, but yeah, I'm just gonna do them in the order that I have them stacked up in. The ones of the same artist I will do together, and the first time I did this video I did a couple of lyric readings from the vinyls that had the lyric sheet in it. Not all of them have it, so I won't be able to do it for all of them, but I'll do it for the ones that have it. And I hope you can hear me just fine. But this one, Fleetwood Mac's Rumors vinyl. I really like this album. It has some good songs on it, and has some cute pictures on the back of the band. I love Fleetwood Mac because I grew up listening to them. My mom is a really big fan, and so when we were doing like house chores and stuff like that on the weekends, my mom would always play a Fleetwood Mac tape, I want to say. My parents had a lot of tapes, those little cassette tapes, and yeah, so let's see, this album has a lot of great songs, but I think one of my favorites is Dreams. Don't Stop's on here, Go Your Own Way, The Chain, it's a really good song. Sorry about the noise, someone has a very loud subwoofer in their car. And this is inside the vinyl. the vinyl sleeve is just this little poster, and on the other side are the lyrics to the songs. And I'm trying to think of my favorite verse from this album. Oh yeah, Dreams. I guess this is like a very popular chorus. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Yeah. This was this is like a limited edition reprint of the vinyl. It's not an original print, so I'm sure a real first print of Rumors is a lot more expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna set that over there. And then I got this one. Oh, I already took it out. This one comes with two, and here is the vinyl cover sleeve. It is also a Fleetwood Mac. The album is called Tusk. I don't know if you can see that photograph. Right there. It's like a little dog attacking some guy's pants. My dog does that to your, like, the ankles of your jeans. But I actually got this one this weekend at a flea market for $2, which is a really, really nice buy because most record and vinyls are very expensive if you try to buy them online. So it comes with two vinyl records. It looks like there's some damage right there. And you can tell that their dog, they really, really loved their dog. And there's some baby pictures in this collage here. It's a really wacky photo. It's a photo collage. I'm not sure what you call that type of photo editing, but yeah, I actually haven't listened to that one yet. Another one that I got this weekend at the flea market was this Madonna, Like a Virgin album. And when I saw this, I was like really surprised because I mean, it was just like piled up in a box with a bunch of like 80s rock albums, and I don't really listen to any like 80s or 70s classic rock, but I do love some Madonna because, again, my mom kind of influenced me there to like Madonna, and she would always play her. And if you love Madonna, you kind of like gotta know these classic songs by her. What's on here? Material Girl, Angel, Like a Virgin, Over and Over, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, Dress You Up, Shooby-Doo, Pretender, and Stay. But, yeah. I think it's so funny how different, like, the style is now to how it used to be. Now she has, like, those super, like, bushy eyebrows. That's crazy. This was a present. It is Dr. Dog, and they are a indie folk kind of band. You can see their band there. And my favorite song from this album is Broken Heart. There's a couple of other good ones on here. It came with this cool poster. I really like that because I don't think you can get that. This kind of stuff with like very many CDs. You usually get that little pamphlet with the CDs. But I'm trying to see some lyrics that I like. The lyrics to Broken Heart are kind of repetitive, and so it doesn't have very many verses. It says, I've never really had a broken heart. It's always such a shock to me. What looks like people going through motions, but when it's over, their hearts are broken. That's kind of like surreal to me, the idea of someone who's never had a broken heart. I mean, you've got to be like 14 to feel that way, or I don't know. I've never met anyone who hasn't had a broken heart. Okay, this one is by the band called Junior Astronomers, and this is their second album, Dead Nostalgia. They are I guess like a punk indie band. Kind of, they're loud and play a lot of guitar, and really have like good like background melodies in their songs, and I've always been a big fan of theirs. I prepaid for this album before it was released, and so it wasn't my favorite, and I did it mainly to like support the band because I really like them, and I've met them quite a few times. They're a small band from like, I think like South Carolina, and they play locally every once in a while. So with like that being said, I really like them, but I like their first album so much more. And what is cool about this vinyl is that I got to pick what kind of vinyl print I wanted, and I picked this smoke translucent vinyl. I don't know how well you can see that in the light. It's like reflecting a lot from my window, sorry. Yep. But you can see like my hand behind it. And whoop. Hi. J.A. and Junior Astronomers. Very cool band. I would recommend listening to their song called Settle Down. I think this is their lyric sheet. Yeah. It's very graphic designy. Their lyric sheet. Probably like a headache to read, but good to have, because I feel like so many people like search online for the lyrics, and I don't know if you guys ever go to songmeaning.com, but so many people argue about what the artist says, and then there's some artists, some singers, who intentionally change their lyrics when they perform them live, and so then a lot of people are like, oh, I heard them live in Boston and he said this and he didn't say that and the lyrics are wrong and change them. And so like that always makes me laugh, because I know a few artists who say they do both. They will do like what they wrote and then they go back to it and they say like, oh, you know, I should have used this phrase instead of this one, or even though it sounds like this, it really, you know, I changed it at my last concert or something else. But yeah, I go on, you know, songmeaning.com. I think that's the website quite often. But what sucks about that site is that I wish they would like quote the songwriter on like what it means, instead of people commenting how they interpret it, because that always, you know, it's always different. Anyways, sorry about that tangent, but this next one is Kanye West. I haven't opened this one yet. I got it for Christmas. This isn't one of my favorite Kanye West albums, but I am a Kanye West fan, and I like his earlier stuff rather than his later stuff. So I'm not gonna open this, because I usually like to like, I don't know, wait for like a special day to listen to a vinyl. Like, I don't play it all the time, but when I do, like, I make it a point to like really enjoy what I'm listening to, and so I haven't had a lot of free time, but this is a good album by him, because a lot of these songs were the ones that I heard for the first time on MTV, and I was just like, oh, that sounds, you know, different. So I started listening to Kanye West, and first song I heard by him was Through the Wire, and I remember that music video, like pictures of his accident and stuff. The new workout plan's funny. Jesus Walks is on there. All Falls Down is a good song. Slow Jams with Twista is like a pretty Oh, and Jamie Foxx is a pretty cool song. And let's see. I think those are all the ones I know. Oh, Breathe In, Breathe Out featuring Ludacris. And this comes with 2. But yeah, and then this one is the first Kanye West CD I bought. And I bought the vinyl shortly after I got my record player. I can listen to this whole album like the whole way through without like wanting to skip a song, except for maybe like the first song. It's Heard 'Em Say by Kanye West featuring Adam Levine of Maroon 5, but there's like a lot that I like that were never played like on mainstream like radio and stuff like that, like Drive Slow featuring Paul Wall and GLC. I don't know who GLC is. Roses is a really sweet song. Addiction is a really cool song. And then The Diamonds from Sierra Leone featuring Jay-Z's on there. That's great. Hey Mama is a really sweet song. I really like that song a lot. And Gone featuring Consequence and Cameron. But what's cool about this album is that it has these little skits in between of like someone trying to join fraternity, and they're really funny to listen to. I mean, it's really like original. But yeah, I love my Kanye West Late Registration vinyl. Now this one is like completely different. Like far end of that spectrum is Fleetfoxes. It has like great vinyl cover. Or not vinyl cover, but like the album cover is just like really crazy good. It comes with 2 vinyl records. And I don't think I've seen this before. I'll read a little bit of it, because I don't think this is lyrics. I think this is like a thank you note to collaborators for this album. It says, "Sometimes when driving or riding the bus or walking around in some park, I will try to get an image in my head of what the land around me would have looked like 400 years ago. The same hills, the same landscape, but in my mind I'll cover it in nothing and wonder what it was like to be the first man to change upon it. This is always useless to me. There's so much wonder in this world, but I always have trouble getting past our influences, our disasters and clumsy systems, and even in those places where there is some real beauty, like down at Golden Gardens or on the Olympic Peninsula, or my grandparents' cabin in Wantachi. When it's deep in snowdrifts, all I have to do is take one look at the skyline in the distance, or the cement path I'm walking on, or the white car parked in the gravel driveway to take me out of the tenacious illusion and put me back in reality." That's just the first paragraph. Oh, okay, it's just this little scripture by Thomas Oh, Thomas Jefferson. January 2008, New York City. New York. Okay. That's the first time I've seen that, and that's really awesome. And I'll have to photo scan that so that I don't lose it. But yeah, this album's great. It has songs like Sun It Rises, White Winter Hymnal, Ragged Wood, Tiger Mountain, Peasant Son, He Does Not Know Why. I love that song. Your Protector, Meadowlark, Blue Ridge Mountains. I live near the Blue Ridge Mountains, so I really like to listen to that song. This one does not have the vinyl record inside because I was listening to it a couple days ago. It is Vampire Awakens, Modern Vampire of the City. And this one comes with a poster, but I will not pull out the poster. But on the back of the poster are the lyrics. I really recommend this album if you like upbeat, happy, pretty. It doesn't sound that poppy, but it's a really good album to listen to. It came out last year. Hannah Hunt is probably my favorite song. Yeah. But that one's really good. This is the first album that I bought. It is Pedro the Lion. Achilles Heel. Let's see. Pedro the Lion is like early 90s emo band. And I really like this album because he kind of like set a trend that like separated people who had like very deep lyrics from like the emo like rocker stuff. I don't know, the punk stuff. It didn't sound punk, but it had like that same those same feelings. So a lot of the bands that I listen to who are like current and now, they listen to Pedro the Lion and David Bazan, and I think that he was an inspiration to bands like Manchester Orchestra and who else? I think like Modest Mouse. I don't know, that was before David. They probably like it from the same time. But yeah, I really like this album. Arizona is my favorite song from the album, but it doesn't seem like they have any lyric sheet. So I was going to read you some lines from the lyric sheet, but it seemed like this one has one. But that is okay. Next one is my second purchase. This is Radical Faith and the name of the album is Ghost. What do I know about this band? It's pretty much just like one guy who writes all of the music and the lyrics, and he hires like orchestras and musicians to play with him. He even hires like choirs, because he likes to do a lot of choir choruses along with his vocals, and I really like that about him. The vinyl is orange, and this is a very like laid back, super laid back album. Definitely like one of those indie bands that I like to listen to. Welcome Home is a good song. I like Winter's Coming. I thought this one had a lyric sheet. Oh, yeah. It comes with this little CD pamphlet. I mean, that sounds like a good idea if you have all of these printed for CDs, but then you start pressing vinyl, then these lyrics are a little bit darker. Let's see which one is good. So many of these are good. Oh, this one's so sad. It's called Sleepwalking. And I'll read a little bit from the song. I got a picture on the mantelpiece of the way I thought that we'd end up. But this shares no resemblance to that. Yeah, this shares no resemblance to that at all. So sad. But it's a good album nonetheless. I like it. This one's pretty cool. The cover photo's pretty awesome. This album is called Bubblegum, by the band called Kevin Devine and the Goddamn Band. This one was released last year, and it actually had a Kickstarter program to fund it. And so at the beginning of, or towards the end of 2012, they put up a video saying that if you wanted to be a backer in the program, that you would get, depending on how much you put in towards the project, you would get certain things. And so you could get a CD or the digital download, or the vinyl. And I really wanted to support it because Jesse Lacey helped produce this album, and you can really tell that he influenced it. So yeah, it's really great. It's very punk rocky, and it sounds really good. Although, I mean, you could work out to this album. I usually do, because it's like fast-paced, upbeat, loud, a lot of guitar. The lyrics are really good too. Kevin Devine is a writer. Like, he got a degree in English, so I mean, you can really tell. I think it might have been journalism, but anyways, he writes a lot of stuff about like social issues and stuff like that. So, but my favorite verse from this album is off the song called "Sick of Words," and I always think about it whenever I'm like feeling down or like bored or lonely, because I'll just go ahead and read it from it. It says, "If you're lonely, get a hobby, find a buddy at work, stop subjecting all these people to what you think you deserve. It isn't noble, it isn't funny, it could always be worse. Get a grip, man, what's it all been worth? I'm sick of words." And like, I think that's like a really good message for, I don't know if I showed you that. And the light's coming in my room weird. Sorry. The guy in the middle is Kevin Devine. I don't know the rest of his band that well, because they don't always play with him. This one's cool. This is Arcade Fire, and the name of this album is called Reflector. This came out last year. I got it for Christmas. I absolutely love everything about this album. That's the inside. This is the first one. It's funny they spell reflector with a K instead of a C. I'll leave that out so I can read some of the lyrics. Here's a really cool photo collage. This has a lot of good songs. Reflector is great. I absolutely love when the girl singer, I don't know her name, but when she sings in French, and she does that in this song, Reflector. We Exist is a really good song. Normal Person, You Already Know. Here Comes the Night. Here Comes the Night Time. I can think of the lyrics that I really like, but I can't find the song, and so I don't want to say them wrong. Oh. And this one's from Here Comes the Nighttime. It says, "And the missionaries, they tell us, we'll be left behind, but left behind, been left behind 1,000 times, 1,000 times. If you want to be righteous, get in line, 'cause here comes the nighttime." I think that's kind of cool, because it's like that idea that, if that missionaries go and they save, you know, these people in other countries who never knew of like the religion that the missionaries were trying to influence on them. And so like I wonder how many like villages in Africa and other countries, like third world countries, experience like the missionaries coming through and like maybe like different religions and being told that they're going to be left behind. Like, I don't know, just a crazy thought that you'd be left behind so many times. And this is the Arctic Monkeys Humbug album. I saw them in concert last September, and I actually got a pic from Alex Turner. But I like this album a lot. It has my favorite Arctic Monkeys song on here, which is Cornerstone. There's this inside. It's the song sheet. Cornerstone. Yeah, it's a good song. The video is actually really funny. I really hate that the light is coming in through my window like that. That's a little better. Okay, and then I have another Arctic Monkeys album. This is AM. And Do I Wanna Know is probably my favorite song by them. And it comes with a song sheet also. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go, sorta hoping that you'd stay. Baby, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. That's like a really good miss your ex kind of song. Arabella's a good song. Knee Socks is probably my second favorite off this album. And then, if you watched my last video, I was wearing that t-shirt that said, Why'd you only call me when you're high? And that's on this album. And then, I saved the best for last. This is Brand New's Your Favorite Weapon album, and if you don't know Brand New, I recommend you listen to them. This is like their punk album. My favorite song is probably Jude Law and A Semester Abroad, and 70 times 7, and Failure by Design. Those are all like really cool songs. And then it has the lyric sheet in here. Jesse Lacey. of Daisy by Brand New. And this album's so cool. That's Geni. This song is cool because it's a lot different than what they used to do. There's like a lot of weird noises, kind of like there is in The Devine Got a Raging Inside Me. Favorite songs from this: I Like You Stole a lot. At the Bottom's great. Daisy's great. Sink. Gasoline. It's a really cool album. Let's see. Do we got a song sheet? Nope. Just this like really funny picture of like, I think that's a manatee. And then what looks like perhaps Jesse Lacey that, like, I don't know, in their studio. And I have a couple of brand new t-shirts that I love to wear all the time. And that is all for my record collection. I actually have more, but I'm in the process of trying to restore them, and I don't have vinyl sleeves for them because I got them from Mexico and they're like very old, like Mexican 40s and 50s bands. So I didn't want to show you those because I've already ran like a long time on this video. But yeah, I hope you like the audio on this video, and I hope you don't get bored hearing me talk about my vinyls. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will be doing a hypnosis video really soon. It was requested by one of my subscribers, so I will try to fit that in very soon.